Hello, everybody. It's that college football guy. Another video. Yep, promise doing this early because tomorrow I'm gonna be running hard, getting up 4 in the morning, leaving at 5. I gotta try to get to near Baltimore, Maryland, um, tomorrow before I run out of hours, and then get into Pennsylvania. Actually, not Baltimore, but near West Virginia, Williamsport area. We'll see how far I can get in. But with being New Year's, I leave early so I can try to beat some of this traffic. But that's why I'm kind of worried. But we got 5 bowl games tomorrow, so these are the predictions for the 5 New Year's bowl games. So we're starting off with the Belia Quest Bowl, Wisconsin against LSU. LSU comes in as an 8.5-point favorite. Wisconsin, started with all these things. I got a lot of notes down here. A couple of offensive linemen have opted out of the game. 2 of your top 4 wide receivers have also opted out. A starting corner, starting linebacker, and starting defensive lineman are also out. Your starting halfback, Braylon Allen, who's been a big part of the offense, he's not playing. But Tanner Mordecai is playing. So that's big. They got their starting quarterback to come in to play the vaunted LSU offense, which, no surprise to anybody, Jaden Daniels is not playing. He's opted out because he's getting ready for the NFL. Top 3 pick, most likely. For LSU, their starting corner opted out. Garrett Nussmeier will be filling in at starter for LSU. Problem with this is the fact that I mentioned Nussmeier, no Jaden Daniels. All the skilled players are still there. Against a Wisconsin defense that has a lot of players gone. I don't care if Jaden Daniels is gone. I'm still picking LSU to win and cover the 8.5. Now we got the Fiesta Bowl, Liberty versus Oregon. Oregon walks in as a 17.5-point favorite. Sheesh. For Liberty, their backup QB is in the portal, but Caden Salter, their starting QB, he will be playing. But their biggest problems, 8 defensive players, primarily bench players. I mean, not bench players, but rotational players are in the portal. So the defense is going to be weak. I forgot to write down their names, and I apologize for that. The starting running back, one of the 2 starting wide receivers, starting center for Oregon, all gone. But Bo Nix will be playing. His words, he wants to finish what he started. So, and he wants to go out and prove something. Bo Nix in a move to prove something against a Liberty defense who's short-staffed. But I'm going to go. I was debating on this one with keep offensive players going. I think the offense is going to sputter a little bit. So I'm going to pick Oregon to win, but that's 17.5. I think they may win by 14, so I don't think they're going to cover that 17.5. All right, the Citrus Bowl, Iowa against Tennessee. Tennessee comes in as a 6.5-point favorite. For Iowa, can they have any more QB problems? I mean, Cade McNamara is out. Of the 4 QBs on the roster, 1 is healthy or opted out, not injured, not in the portal, or did not, or whatever. Deacon Hill, who has had some starts and had some playing time, he will be starting again. So I dropped my damn pen. But I'll hold this thing down so the cats don't get to it if they're like placing anything on the ground. Both starting tight ends are out. Starting wide receivers out, and a few defensive players are in the portal. Nothing really serious in that end. For Tennessee, the Joe Milton era is over. He has opted out to go to a bowl game. He wanted to finish this. He wanted to play. But I don't know if for sure if it was his agent and family told him don't play, because his agent, we heard the same thing. His draft stock is not going to improve. Either it's going to be, the only way it's going to improve is either at the combine or at a pro day. What he does at this game means nothing. But if he looks bad, it hurts him. So it's like, you know what? I'm not playing. The Nico Iamaleava era has officially begun at Tennessee. He will be starting, the super freshman. Will be starting. But Jalen Wright and Jabari Small, both leading rushers, both opted out because they're preparing for the NFL draft. But Dylan Sampson, the young man the electric speedster that we Tennessee fans know about, who's been chopping at the bit, patiently waiting his time. This is gonna be his welcome party. Hello to the world. He can go. Is he a Jabari Small or a Jalen Wright? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. The biggest problem for Tennessee: 3 offensive linemen, your number 1 edge rusher, and 7 defensive backs hit the portal. There is no secondary help. Problem is, you have a 4-string quarterback going. So that means, with both defenses being defense, a lot of just defense on there. Iowa's defense better than Tennessee's. Who's going to win the war of attrition? I don't think I want this to be a good game, but I mean, it's going to be a good game. I don't think this is going to be the blowout that some people are thinking. I'm going with the Sharks. The Insiders doing the same thing I am. Tennessee's going to win, but they won't even cover the 6.5. This is going to be a field goal game. This will be a lot more tighter than a lot of Tennessee fans are going to like. Now we get to the college football playoff, the semifinals. Alabama versus Michigan. In the Rose Bowl. Michigan's a 1.5-point favorite. Alabama, college football playoff semifinals, no opt-outs. No one's missing this. So the thing of fact is, Alabama, everybody's intact. Jace McClellan, the leading rusher, he is questionable, so he may or may not play. For Michigan, the backup quarterback's the only one who's injured, and he may not play, but that's not really J.J. McCarthy's playing, so that's not really that big of a concern. So it comes down to this, and then it comes down to the fact that just got reported that Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh has hired an agent, the same one that exclusively handles NFL coaches. Think he knows about the penalties that Michigan's about to get hit with and is planning his exit strategy? I do. I think he's going to be distracted. The insiders don't think so. Here's a little tip about the insiders that I do know. The insiders against Nick Saban are 3-19 against the spread against Nick Saban. I've been in the SEC a short time, been watching it long distance, and I've learned one thing. Don't doubt him. You doubt him, he will beat you. They're doubting him. I'm going against the insiders. I'm picking Alabama to beat a distracted Michigan team. Now, speaking of something that's going to shock some people, the Sugar Bowl, Texas against Washington. Texas comes in as a 4.5-point favorite. Quinn Ewers is playing. He's had his injury problems, but he should be good to go. Malik Murphy, we know he opted out, went in the portal. He went in the portal. He's now at Duke. So now if anything happens to Quinn Ewers, Arch Manning will be getting to play. Jonathan Brooks, your leading rusher, he's gone for the year. That is huge. So can C.J. Baxter and Jaden Blue pick up the slack and get this going? That's going to be a big test here. For Washington, their backup quarterback's out, but Michael Penix Jr. is ripped, roaring, ready to go. No other injury concerns. No other problems from Washington. Except for one thing. Texas believes it is their destiny to beat Alabama again to win the national championship. That is what they believe. Problem is, they actually came out, and some of the players are telling fan members to book tickets for the national championship game because Washington isn't a problem. These are guys in the secondary. You're about to face Michael Penix, and you think it's a guarantee when you've been torched by other quarterbacks in the Big 12? Here's where the insiders and I agree. Washington's beating Texas. That will not be a popular pick, but I'm picking Washington to beat Texas. I'm going on a little bit of a limb, so were the insiders on this. Was all the money's going on Texas, but the fact is Washington is coming in focus with something to prove. So I'm calling Alabama versus Washington for the national championship. But why don't you let me know what your thoughts are on my predictions down in the comments. So thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't already, please smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think about my picks. good or bad. If you change anything, let me know what it is down on there. And if you haven't done it already, hey, check a look at some of the other videos I've done. If you like the channel, hey, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to reach 500 subscribers slowly but surely on that crawl to get there. I will be recording another video after this one because, like I said, I'm going to be full tilt, full burn, and where I may be stopping, there is no cell signal. So I'm going to record the video, and if I can schedule it for an upload, I'm going to try to do that. If not, I may just do it early in the morning. Depends on how things go here in a little bit because I got a few more errands I got to run. But I'm record the video. We'll see what happens. This one will get uploaded, and then we'll worry on the second one. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I won't be able to... By the time you see the other video, it would have already been New Year. So Happy New Year! For everyone, have a great New Year's Eve. Be safe, please. I don't want to hear about some of you not being around for New Year's. Be safe, please, and please. Smile and be good to each other.